Hello and a warm welcome to Conny Decorates today. And of course with heart and passion, absolutely. And this is our first, let's just say, pre-Christmas decorating idea. All natural, once again, using materials from the garden and things you can find along the way. And dear friends, if you want to know how this pre-Christmas decoration works, stay tuned because we're going to show you now. These are the things we'll need today for our terrace decoration. Exactly, and let's get started right away. I have a few terracotta pots here. We had lots of herbs in them this summer and I just cleaned them off a bit. I don't have that many candles at the moment. I haven't bought any large ones yet, so I just used the ones I could find. I have a large real wax pillar candle, 2 white ones, and I also have a real wax LED candle with a timer. We also have these at Hof Oelkes. Check out our online shop. I think we also added the candles. Well, Micha. Exactly, we have them. Then we have mossy branches. I also have a bit of cushion moss here. I have some sheet moss and I have large twigs from our tree. And then I just found these little rusty trees. I have some jute rope here, which I think will come in handy today, and a few pine cones. And I still have 2 apples for the little birds. And I would say, let's get started. And of course, not to forget the most important thing, the plants, which are succulents. I still had 2 pots left, which I got last time. I picked up a few pots that were relatively inexpensive. And what else I have this crate here. And I also found a wooden disc, but you could also just use a tray or simply a wooden disc. Just take a look at what sizes you have or what you have available at home. And I would say, let's get started. I'll just leave my wooden disc here on my crate. And I'd really like to start arranging my terracotta pots. I decided to go with the larger ones because I think they go really well with this crate. And I'll go ahead and position them here now. Of course, you can also glue them down, which is ideal if you're placing them somewhere windy or where they might tip over. But I think for us today, this is more than enough. And then I'll get started. First, I'll take the sheet moss and place it inside my pots. And then I take the candles, make a little hollow with my fingers, place the candle in there, and then it's nice and secure. Later on, I'd also like to fill it up a bit more. So you don't have to fill it all the way to the top with moss. I'll do the same with this candle. I like to place this one here in the back area. You can also use different colors, or you can mix in taper candles as well. They work wonderfully together. You don't necessarily have to use only pillar candles. Here, I'm going to use this really large one, and I'll add a bit more moss around the outside to make it a bit more stable. And up here at the front, I've set it on a timer, goes my real wax LED candle. That works perfectly too. It turns on and off by itself. Then I take the succulents out of the pot, gently remove the soil from the roots, divide them up, and now I'll see where I have a nice spot for them. This one is a bit too bulky for me. I'll separate this one as well and just place it here on the side. If you want more space at the top, you can of course easily fill it up from below. So now I'll just see, I'm going to add a bit more moss here, then the candle will sit even higher and you'll get more out of the candle. And that's what I'll do now, just add a bit more moss, put it back in here, and then it'll fit perfectly. And now I'm going to place the succulents all around the sides here. Since we want it to look nice and Christmassy or pre-Christmas, a beautiful pine cone like this is also fantastic. I really like the light-colored ones. I would just place this one here in the back area instead of a succulent, just like that. And now here with my LED candle, I'm going to raise it up a little bit as well. Of course, you can play around nicely with the height, add a little something underneath, and also place the succulents nicely along the sides here. Here I still have a few trees that I can place nicely in the back area, and let's keep going. I don't have that many trees left, but I always find that very, very beautiful too. But now I'm going to take this sheet moss, and then you can just make a few little tufts. I squeeze it together a bit, and I would really just, well, let's just say add it as a tuft like this. Now I'll put about 3 to 5 of these into the box as well. I also think it looks nice in the back area if it comes up a little higher. Just lean it against something a bit, and also just place some on top in the front area. I have 2 apples, and I'll put them here as well. Of course, the little birds are welcome to help themselves to them. And here I have my little clay pots, which are made of terracotta, a material known for its warm, earthy color and classic look. These terracotta pots are popular in gardening because they help keep the soil well drained and allow the roots to breathe. I'll be placing these pots all around the area, arranging them to create a pleasant and inviting display. While getting ready for this, I also found a few small succulents, each with its own unique shape and color, which I think will look wonderful in these pots. These succulents will also go into our lovely terracotta pots, gently pressed into the soil so they are secure but not too tight, and then placed on top here to complete this charming arrangement. I think I already have about 3 of them finished here. The other 2 will be filled now as well. Now it's really starting to look beautiful. Cinnamon sticks. We love cinnamon sticks. They smell absolutely fantastic. And here I have 3 of them, and I'm just going to cut off a piece now. I'm going to wrap my jute twine around a few times, grab some scissors, cut it off, and then the cinnamon sticks can be placed beautifully in the back area. I think it looks so nice, just laid next to the candle like this. And the little rusted trees, you can also stick them wonderfully into the pots here, even into the small pots. To finish it off, I always find it really beautiful to add some nice wooden stars. You can already decorate with those perfectly. And now I'm going to put a few little stars inside here as well. And of course, the larch branches are a must. I placed one on the side here, and now I'll just try to lay another one across, and then we're done. The lights are burning super cozily. We're actually going to leave it out here on the terrace. We're already starting to pack away some summer things or autumnal items, and then this can be swapped out wonderfully, and we'll have a beautiful spot here, my dears. And of course, we hope that we were able to inspire you. We'd be happy if you give us a thumbs up. Feel free to follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, or Instagram, And feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and you'll always get little beautiful natural decoration ideas. So my dears, well, word finding issues today. Maybe it's already the cold, but never mind. We're looking forward to decorating with and for you again in the coming days. Stay very healthy. Yours Connie, and yours Micha, your cameraman. That's right, dear ones. And of course the furry friends, and especially Laura. See you then. Bye.